Hi there, sword fans. First video from the new office, and hoping to do more of these now I have a decent setup and I'm not working out of a shoebox. And I can actually come backwards and forwards and have range of motion. It's nice. Tell me if the lighting needs to be better or if the sound could be better. I can always upgrade my mic. But most importantly, what I'm here to talk to you about today is this. This is a totally one of a kind, and I haven't seen another like it, and I doubt there would be any, if many. If you've seen another one of these, let me know. This is a scimitar, a British scimitar. Generally, scimitars are considered to be fantasy swords. Not many of the type that we see portrayed in the media in various Aladdin or Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, or Sinbad. Most of those didn't exist. There are examples, but they are rare. They were not a common sword, and they're generally not called scimitars. They were a 19th century invention, and yeah, they're an oddity. However, this is someone who has either seen a scimitar in some form of media in the 19th century, or just came up with the idea by himself and made one. This is a William the Fourth. Let me see if I can zoom in there. Yep. William the Fourth, 1821, two-pattern British infantry sword that has been totally custom made to be, oh that's a nice take, to be a fighting sword. And this was originally made as a Birmingham 1796 light cavalry sword. Maybe a 1788, but it has the dimensions of a 96. And it is interesting as this is proof that swords were modified. Often you see swords that just don't look right to the average collector who likes standard patterns, government decisions on what swords should look like. They should all come off a production line. A lot of people look at things like this and think it's a Franken sword made of different parts and usually a lot more modern. This one is proof because firstly we have the Birmingham Inspector's mark, and that has focused, nice. And on the same side, let me see if I can capture this. There we go. We have a maker's cartouche, very William IV style, and it is William M. Cardy of Horse Guards in London. And obviously someone has paid William Cardy to take a 1796 light cavalry sword and turn it into something incredible and beautiful. And I cannot tell you how excited I am about this sword. This is sadly leaving me. It was in my collection for a while and it's going on to a new owner who has incredibly good taste in swords and is now the owner of something completely unique and one of a kind. But what else can I say about this? Well, like I said, the guard is William IV, very early 1822 pattern. Quite a sturdy guard, very hefty, more than most. It's more than my other two, which I am not going to get out because they are in piles of swords. So, guard, very thick, slightly more reinforced than you'd often see. And then there is the grip, which is very pronounced with a bulge there, but pretty normal, quite nice. And then the blade, which, do this all in one. It is broad, it is thick, it is hefty, and then it comes down to this wicked clip point. And just to show, that is about twice the width of a 1845 or well, it's twice the width of an 1845 pattern fuller blade, and it is a lot thicker than the 1822 pipeback blades that would have originally been in this, which were razor blades compared to this, but this is a choppy, hefty weapon, and it feels good. It wants to move in the hand, and I'm gonna miss it. I am definitely still a bit in love with it, but it will be going to a new home, and can't keep these things forever. What else can I say? Aside from it's just incredible. Well, yeah. Oh, though it does remind me slightly of the Osborne and Gumby, which were a pipeback. No, they weren't the pipeback. They were a prototype, and they had a spear point. So they were cavalry swords, knuckle bow, 1796, and they just had a spear pointed tip. This, even though it is a hefty, choppy, big beast of a sword, this also, if you present point, I can do this now. If you present point, you have a point. It is not a slasher. It has been modified to be a cut and thrust, which is a compromise usually. But if you have a big clip point like this, your like momentum when you are bringing that down, it really goes for it. And it has a point for thrust. So, hopefully you've enjoyed me ramble on about this wonderful sword, which I will miss dearly. Thank you to the owner, by the way, the new owner, who kindly let me keep it to do some photography and videos with it. And I will be shipping this off to him end of this week, after I do some more photography. And I'm going to miss it very much. Well, hope you enjoyed. I will be doing more videos from here because I actually have room to do videos without knocking everything over. And yeah, take it easy.